Hi, I'm Captain Greg Barta, and this is the OCFA Quarterly Size Up.
Serving Orange County from the canyons to the coast. The OCFA is your all-hazard fire department, and this is the Quarterly Size Up.
In the quarter covering November, December, and January, your OCFA firefighters responded to 41,886 calls. To break it down, that's 502 fires, 11,467 all-hazard calls, such as traffic collisions, remote rescues, hazardous materials calls, and many others, and 29,917 EMS calls. Let's take a closer look at a few of the calls we responded to last quarter that highlight the all-hazard response capability of the OCFA. On November 12th at approximately 10:43 a.m., OCFA crews from Station 19 in the city of Lake Forest responded to a report of a bicyclist down along Aliso Creek. Upon arrival, firefighters located the patient approximately 15 feet down an embankment within the creek channel, suffering from critical injuries. Due to the patient's location and injuries, the incident was upgraded to a technical rescue. Firefighters provided advanced medical care while simultaneously deploying a rope rescue system to safely extricate the patient from the channel. The victim was successfully rescued and transported to a local trauma center for further treatment. On December 18th at approximately 7:50 p.m., OCFA firefighters responded to a reported structure fire in the city of Aliso Viejo. Upon arrival, crews found a two-story condominium complex with heavy fire showing through the roof. 2 units were fully involved, with 4 adjacent units immediately threatened. Firefighters launched a coordinated multi-alarm fire attack, quickly knocking down the flames and preventing further spread. The fire was ultimately limited to 3 units. During suppression efforts, crews also rescued 3 dogs from inside the building. On January 4th at approximately 12:26 p.m., OCFA firefighters responded to a report of a man trapped in cold, fast-moving water within a storm channel near Bolsa Avenue and Golden West Street in the city of Westminster. Upon arrival, crews located the man clinging to a section of a culvert as swift water rushed past him. First arriving firefighters quickly lowered inflated fire hoses into the channel as a safety measure in the event the victim lost his grip. Crews then positioned an aerial ladder, allowing technical rescue firefighters to lower a rescuer, secure the victim, and raise him to safety. Firefighter paramedics evaluated the victim on scene before transporting him to a local hospital for further medical assessment. On January 5th at approximately 6:03 a.m., OCFA crews responded to a reported rock slide along the San Clemente Beach Trail, located south of the San Clemente Pier. Upon arrival, firefighters assessed the scene and confirmed there was no damage to nor immediate threat to homes located on the bluff above the trail. OCFA deployed 3 urban search and rescue canine teams as a precautionary measure to ensure no victims were involved. On January 10th at approximately 1:58 p.m., OCFA firefighters responded to a report of an injured hiker following a significant fall at Black Star Falls. Due to the remote terrain and the patient's condition, OCFA's air operations team was requested to conduct a high-risk aerial rescue. Battling extreme wind conditions, an OCFA Firehawk helicopter was skillfully maneuvered into position, allowing 2 rescue medics to be lowered to the patient. The flight crew maintained a steady hover in challenging conditions while the medics secured the victim, who was in critical condition, before safely hoisting both the patient and a rescuer to safety. While airborne, OCFA crews provided critical, life-saving medical care as the patient was transported to a local trauma center for further treatment. On November 4th, Fire Station 58 in Ladera Ranch welcomed Stacy and her family for a special reunion with the OCFA crews who saved her life. On Valentine's Day, Stacy suffered sudden cardiac arrest at her Ladera Ranch home. Her husband called 911 and our dispatcher guided him through CPR until firefighters arrived to provide advanced life-saving care and transport to the hospital. For OCFA personnel, meeting Stacy and her family was a powerful reminder of the impact of teamwork, training, and compassion. This brings us to Community Corner. Last quarter, we were involved in 257 scheduled community events, such as school visits, station tours, car seat installations, and other special requests. This doesn't even include the daily spur-of-the-moment interactions occurring countless times each day throughout the county. Here are a few of the events we thought we would shed a little more light on. Our annual Spark of Love toy drive was another incredible success. From November through Christmas Eve, our crews and community worked together with one goal: make sure every child experiences the joy of the holidays. Thanks to your generosity, more than 30,000 toys were collected and delivered to families in need. On Saturday, January 17th, 2026, OCFA partnered with the American Red Cross in Santa Ana for a community smoke alarm installation event. Now in its 10th year, this life-saving partnership continues to improve home fire safety by ensuring families have working smoke alarms. With the help of more than 100 volunteers from OCFA, the American Red Cross, and Santa Ana College, over 300 smoke alarms were installed, providing critical early warning and helping keep our community safe.
Well, that concludes this episode of the OCFA Quarterly Size Up. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next quarter.
Take a breath.